Welcome to Lawrence, Kansas. And pay heed all who enter. And beware, these Jayhawks can play a little football too. What a game we have in store for you today. A Big 12 showdown, and the implications could last for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Houston Cougars taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kansas Jayhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Jayhawks offense will get the ball first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Working that left side now. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the first.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
He's got it. Makes a move. Oh, he got loose. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Cougars offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Unloads to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll send out the kicker here. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Bringing it out. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. The sure hands, it's Thomas. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Off play action on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's got great speed. They finally make the stop after a terrific return, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Motion from the back. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Turning it on. Got the first down, looking for more. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Let's go. To the air on first down. Hauls it in. At the 40, there he goes. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really...
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield on first down. Got the back over the middle. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on first down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on third down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. It's complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Big fella moving. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation of the game. The ball's going to come out quick.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Duke is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. They're trailing by 10 to Coastal Carolina. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Direct snap. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this... And here comes the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. The pitch. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And that's exactly how you draw it up. And that's why the option's so hard to stop. QB, man, draw the defense in. Look at me. I'm the first option. Bam. Next thing you know, he pitches it, gets a positive gain down the field.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. The Cougars have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Snap to the back. They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Cougars come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds his big tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. How about that?
Got it. Here we go.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Complete to the right. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Houston.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They've made 3rd down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and looking deep. Pulls it in on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. He's got it, and he will score. Touchdown, Cougars.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of time.
Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to adjust the pattern. Try to get it to the edge. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Holding. Offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back has it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. They get to him as he throws. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Uncorks it. Got his man. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. They'll send the back in motion. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A shot toward the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And oh, that one hurts to have the flag come out and take a touchdown off the board after that play. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in this.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to... The Houston offense comes onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Rides to back and leaves it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. At the 35, he's loose. Turning on the Jets. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he's stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. He'll keep it himself. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They extend this lead. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Back has it. He'll take it himself. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The option look. He'll toss it. Past the 40. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown, Houston. Excellent pass by the back on the option. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute over.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Setting up the screen. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
So nice when you're an offense and you get in these 3rd and shorts and you know the defense has to be aggressive, has to commit.
Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does, takes advantage of great field position.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11.
3:25.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Never underestimate the power of moving forward and creating breathing room. He's up to the 17. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keep it on the ground. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. It's first down from their own 23-yard line.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.